sudden, two strokes. What's that all about? Well, it's simple. Two-stroke markets are growing, and Husaberg wants to be top of the line of the racing enduro segment. So it's quite simple. We're adding some two-strokes to the line, and we're doing it in a really good Husaberg way. We are having a two-stroke with the closed cartridge front fork for best performance in the market. And also the two strokes have dual ignition switch, so that you can get two different type of characteristics of the bike right away. Not only that, the exhaust port is adjustable also, and that helps you as a rider to get your setting right for your kind of riding. And for me, personally, four-stroke guy from a long time, it feels a little bit weird in the beginning looking at a two-stroke exhaust system, but I have to admit that the two strokes are really, really good bikes and top-notch in performance. So for me, I don't know anymore what is my favorite choice of the Husaberg line. Well, there are a couple more things that I have to mention also and really point out about the two-stroke. We have some other technical features like the long-range fuel tank. We have an 11-liter fuel tank. This helps a lot when you want to go riding on longer stretches, or even in races where you don't have to pit as often and go in to refuel. This is really an advantage on the new two-strokes from Husaberg. Another thing is the electric start. Obvious reasons, we have electric start on the four-strokes. We also want to have it on the two-strokes. If the going gets really tough and you get stuck somewhere or you're tired, you just want to get back into the race and go and not have to spend too much effort. Just push the button. Third thing is also the 6-speed gearbox. It's also really good for transportation and long range, and also to get the real good top speed to be able to go faster with a two-stroke also. You have multiple choices of all the gears in the gearbox, like the four-strokes. Well, when we developed the new four-stroke bikes in 2009, or released them in 2009, there had been a lot of work previous to that in looking into two-strokes and really investigating how we can get a four-stroke to handle like a two-stroke, be really nimble and light to ride. And when the 2009 models were released, of course the R&D guys also wanted to continue on that path a little bit more, because they were really into the two-strokes and looking into those advantages that a two-stroke in some cases have. So it was quite simple to continue on that path and develop a two-stroke for the Husaberg segment of top-notch bikes.
Now we're here in Sweden, in my home terrain. This was the first time I tested the new Husaberg two-stroke bike, and it was a really tough terrain with big rocks and stuff, and I like the bike so much. It's light and easy to handle, and I'm looking a lot forward for test the bike in the World Championship and also in the indoor and the extreme races. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
In case you're wondering about the naming of these new bikes and the models also, it's quite simple. Looking at this, we have TE300 and TE250 versus our FE range and FX. Well, Swedish people are pretty straightforward and simple oriented, so it's quite obvious. FE stands for four strokes, and of course the TE is the two-stroke enduro. That's the naming of it.